Well, we are so pleased to be here today to honor Miss Glover. I just was able to spend a few minutes in her classroom, and it was pretty incredible to see all the kids that just absolutely adore her. And you can tell from the way that she interacts, from the reaction that she gets from the kids, you can tell she enjoys her job and she is so great at it. Now, I could list a million things that she has done and all of her accomplishments in her 9-year teaching career, but I think it'd be more fun just to hear some of the amazing things that her coworkers and some of her colleagues have said about her. This is from one of her fellow teachers. She said, Ms. Glover has a unique ability to touch every student in her classroom, making sure that no one is left behind. And what is incredible is that her students know it. And as a result, her students simply do amazing work. She has worked tirelessly to build a nurturing environment where students have lots of different options to do their work, from tables to differing heights with seating that ranges from mats to stools and rugs where students can stretch and work. And the use of materials from technology to paper and pencil and hands-on, Ms. Glover's environment conveys that learning is meant to be comfortable and accommodating. Throughout the day, one can see her expressive smile providing positive encouragement and giving her students high fives. Using her excellent communication skills to reach out and engage families, she keeps them involved in their children's learning and wanting not to miss a single day of school. And at the end of her note here, she says, Ms. Glover's teaching is unparalleled. That's a pretty great compliment from one of your colleagues, right? And this is from Kaitlin Day. She says, Ms. Glover shares her passion as she collaborates and mentors rising teachers from the University of Louisville. She ignites the innate desire to learn in all whom she encounters. You will not find a more passionate, inspirational teacher than Ms. Glover. It's a pretty incredible compliment as well. And another one, there's so many things to say, but she says she is the epitome of a master teacher. This, of course, from Assistant Principal Courtney Grace. She says she is the epitome of a master teacher. She is an essential piece of Hazelwood's success. To her, doors are not barriers. She continuously finds ways to open up new pathways to reach all members inside the home. Another thing that I found really incredible, just speaking with Ms. Glover before the ceremony today, is that for several of her students, English is a second language. And out of all of her students, she has about 8 or 9 languages that are spoken in her classroom. That is a pretty incredible thing for 4th graders, right? To hear that many different languages in that diverse of a classroom is just such an incredible testament to her as a teacher, but also to her students. So just an incredible person. She's had so many just amazing compliments that have been coming into the newsroom since we, of course, announced that she would be our ExCEL winner, one of our ExCEL winners this year. So anyway, I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to say Ms. Glover obviously is a very important part of Hazelwood Elementary. She is an incredible teacher, and you can tell she absolutely loves and adores her job, which is why she is one of our 2019 ExCEL Award winners. So Ms. Glover, if you would like to accept the Golden Apple.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Good. Well, I am so excited to be here today on behalf of LG&E and Kentucky Utilities and to have the opportunity to recognize your exceptional teacher, Mrs. Debra Glover. Whether Mrs. Glover is building up her students in the classroom, collaborating with coworkers, or connecting with the families of her students, she is inspiring those around her. Much like what Lisa just shared, her nominator said that she will always go the extra mile. She is courageous, passionate, and committed to improving the lives of children. There is a famous quote that says, "Teaching is the one profession that creates all other professions." And that's true. And from our perspective as an energy company, education, like areas of reading and math and science and all the things you're learning here at Hazelwood Elementary, are at the root of the things that we do today. So we also want to help inspire students to embrace learning at an early age, because we know the students here at Hazelwood Elementary and throughout our community will be our future leaders. So, in closing, Ms. Glover, we appreciate and we celebrate the impacts you're making here in our community for your students and your passion for teaching. So, as Lisa said, I also had the opportunity to present Mrs. Glover with an award today. So, if you don't mind stepping forward, I have the honor to present you today with a check for $1,000 to be used here in your classroom.
All right, Hazelwood. I'm happy to be back to Hazelwood. This is a special place for me. Every time I come here, there's so much positive energy and great students here at Hazelwood Elementary. The last time I was here was for the 5th grade graduation ceremony last year. We got any 5th graders out there right now? Raise your hand, 5th graders. All right, you guys will be going through it soon. Getting ready for those defenses? The backpack? All right, I hope so. We got to get ready for those. So I'm going to come back to Hazelwood, and I expect to see them. So I am honored and happy to be here to celebrate one of the many great teachers that are here at Hazelwood Elementary. Ms. Glover clearly is a fantastic teacher who does great things for the students here at Hazelwood Elementary. The great thing about this award is there are almost 7,000 teachers in JCPS. And then when you look at all the counties that are teachers that are eligible, thousands and thousands of more. And there's only 11 teachers every year that are identified as ExCEL Award winners. And Ms. Glover here at Hazelwood Elementary is one of those teachers. And so what an incredible honor to be one of 11 of the thousands and thousands of teachers in this community that is getting the ExCEL Award, which is highlighting the best of the best. So let's give a round of applause to Ms. Glover for that. It's important that we also know that we are recognizing teachers for great work, so it's not too often that teachers get recognized in this way for what they do. So the ExCEL Award is the opportunity to thank teachers and recognize all teachers for what they do when we highlight great ones through the ExCEL Award. So it's very important that we thank WHAS 11 for continuing to do the ExCEL Award year after year and recognizing great teachers. And then the support of LG&E and KU for continuing to sponsor this award and give this big, huge, massive check so that we can assist kids really and students in the classroom with great things. And so without their support, we couldn't do this. And specifically about Ms. Glover, some of the great things, she's chosen to be here at Hazelwood Elementary, which is fantastic. I think this is her second or third year here at Hazelwood. Spent time at Cane Run before, and she's always been known as a great teacher. I want to highlight some of those other things that our colleagues have said. You heard some of them. Here's some more. Her instruction inspires students to learn. It's what great teachers do. They inspire students to learn, achieve more, and aspire to higher goals. She has a unique ability to touch every student in her classroom, making sure that no one is left behind. Isn't that what a great teacher does? It's an incredible quote. Ms. Glover is open to new ideas and collaboration among colleagues. She can be found co-teaching with a member of the school's ESL team and collaborating with instructional coaches and a member of her grade team. She truly cares about kids. Those are incredible quotes and things to say about a teacher. Prior to Hazelwood, she taught at Cane Run. She was a member of the ILT there and on the environmental leadership team. She was selected as Teacher Professional Evaluation System Peer Observer. It's interesting as well. I did not know she also taught in Turkey and Beijing. So she has been all over the world. So what a great teacher, a great honor. It's a great honor for Hazelwood Elementary. Thank you for the leadership here at Hazelwood, for fostering this kind of award here at Hazelwood and the development of our teachers. And so as Ms. Glover, on behalf of Jefferson County Public Schools, I want to congratulate you on winning the ExCEL Award. I also want to thank you for your commitment to teaching to your school and most of all your students. And it's my honor to present to you the Superintendent's Medallion.
It is always such an honor for me to come to Hazelwood anyway, but to come here today for this very special occasion. And Ms. Glover, I just want you to know, on behalf of the Jefferson County Board of Education, you inspire all of us. So congratulations, and I have a small award to give to you too. Thank you.
It is my great pleasure to be here today. My name is Dawn Moretz, and I am on staff with Jefferson County Teacher Association. I am the person that your teachers come to when they need guidance regarding some of the more businessy parts of their job, and I am what's called a UniServe director. And it is my pleasure to be able to be a support to the teachers in this school, and also to be the representative of our organization as well, the Jefferson County Teacher Association. I am here today to present what we call the Schoolhouse Award. It is presented to Debra Glover in appreciation for your supportive actions regarding education and teachers. It is signed by JCTA President Brent McKim, by JCTA Executive Director Deanne Flaherty, and presented by Little Ol' Me.
I want to thank Deb's family members, friends for being here, former mentors. Thank you so much for coming to Hazelwood to honor Ms. Glover. She's a fantastic person. Hazelwood is really blessed to have outstanding teachers just like Ms. Glover. She's extraordinary in her talents, and coupled with her faithfulness to our school, to her colleagues, and to her students, and most of all, she just excels at making the world a better place for everyone. I'm so proud to have Ms. Glover recognized as a 2019 ExCEL Award winner. Congratulations, Ms. Glover.
I love Ms. Glover because she is nice. Ms. Glover is a great teacher because she helps me in math.
I love Miss Glover because she helps me with new strategies.
I love Ms. Glover because she makes me better read. I love Ms. Glover because she helps me to learn difficult time.
Miss Glover is the best teacher. If I'd go to any school, I'd rather go to this school to see Miss Glover.
I like Ms. Glover because she makes every subject.
Miss Glover is a great teacher because if anything is ever wrong, she always walks in with a smile. Glover is the best teacher because she makes learning.
I love Ms. Glover because she's the best teacher in the world. I love Ms. Glover because she makes us learn something. I love Ms. Glover because she helped me learn this. I love Ms. Glover because she helps me learn things and she's kind and gentle.
I love Miss Glover because she helps me when I need her.
I love Ms. Glover because she helps me do my work.
I love Miss Glover because she helps us learn new. I love Miss Glover because I get to learn new words. I love Miss Glover because she helps me learn one new thing every day. Miss Glover is a good teacher because she teaches us a lot.
I love Miss Glover because she's sweet, confident, and she teaches us to believe in ourselves.
I love Ms. Glover because she teaches us to believe in ourselves. I love Ms. Glover because she's kind and intelligent. I love Ms. Glover because she taught us to never give up and she's really.
I like Miss Glover because she has a great personality and she's taught us to like ourselves. I like Miss Glover because she makes us believe in ourselves and know possible.
I like Ms. Glover because she teaches us about her culture. I love Ms. Glover because she started her group and as a good person. I love Ms. Glover because she was nice and sweet.
I love Miss Glover because she is sweet. She is sweet, sweet as a lily.
I love Miss Glover because she teaches us how to be calm. I like Miss Glover because she's kind and caring.
I love Miss Glover because she tells us to never give up and because we're confident. I love Miss Glover because she's really sweet to me. Congratulations, Miss Glover. We love you.
I love you too. This is amazing. All of this is amazing. I am so grateful to stand here and accept an award for doing a job that just makes me so happy every day. So people often ask me why I became a teacher. And for most of my career, I was honestly a little embarrassed to answer that question because I always picture like model teachers as the ones who decided in kindergarten that they were going to teach, or the ones that had an inspirational educator along the way somewhere in middle school and it changed their life path. And I look up to those people. I wanted to be those people for the longest time, but that's just not my story. That's not how I got here. I actually went into teaching because other people said that I would be good at it. They were able to see something in me that I couldn't see myself. My biggest advocate was, and still is to this day, my sister. In my early 20s, when I was still trying to figure life out, she told me that I was born to be a teacher, that I needed to stop looking because she knew what my career path was going to be, and that if I would give it a try, that I would love it. She saw something in me. She saw strengths and gifts that I couldn't see myself. And she isn't the only one. There are countless people that have encouraged me along this journey. My parents, my friends, mentors, many of whom are sitting in this auditorium today. And I am forever grateful to those voices in my life because I've never been the best at seeing my own strengths. I'm not a person who always recognizes when I could be good at something. And I think honestly that's true for a lot of us. So, if I had to give a piece of advice to the students sitting in this auditorium, it would be to listen. Listen when your teachers and your parents encourage you. Listen when these people who see you every day and love you so much tell you that you would be great at something. And don't just listen, give it a try, whatever they're talking about. Don't let your fears and insecurities get in the way because you may not be able to see what they see just yet. So, it was encouragement from someone else that started this journey for me. And honestly, that's why I stay in teaching today. Now, I get to be that person for all of you. I get to walk into a classroom of amazingly gifted young people every day and look for opportunities to highlight their greatness. I get to encourage you all to be the best versions of yourselves and speak your giftings over you even when you can't see them yet. It is the best job ever, and I can't imagine doing anything else. Getting up every day and doing this work that is so important and brings me so much joy, it's amazing, and for that I am thankful. I'm thankful to Mr. Peterson and Miss Grace. Where'd they go? Oh. And the rest of the Hazelwood family for believing in me and creating such a supportive and encouraging work environment. I'm thankful to WHAS-11 and LG&E KU for sponsoring this award and showing their appreciation for educators and for what we do in the classroom. I'm thankful for everyone, staff, students, community members, everyone sitting on this stage, everyone in the audience who came here today or worked and planned to make this ceremony so special. And I'm especially thankful to my students and their parents who make loving my job so incredibly easy. Yeah, that's you. I am humbled and honored to accept this award. I would not be here without all of you. So thank you.
Well, again, thank you all for coming today. WHAS, LG&E and KU, thank you so much, because you not only elevated Ms. Glover today, but you did our whole school. It was just a great energy we had today in a cold January rainy day. It was really great getting ready, and so thank you all.